see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You meet a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them team that went the rocket. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, my uncles up her brothers. I said, jumping back, been lit. You at? She was just running, Emma Smith, running back. She gotta make it. Rubbing it, just caught up. Then she got me playing down, painting nails, calling me sound like the heads of the way I be chasing. You know she got them
brands of the bed.
I'm in Miami, so we blowing the
bands of the jet.
I called her door back with a 50. She wanted the. She said, who? About to make me cancel this L. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, if she good is gone. Boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones, foot on all these. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes.
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just go.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Big dog from the Tether Road told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snicker my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his chick out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro. They tryna me. That's the wrong way. Me back, yeah, buddy. If you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that got dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.
I got it. Seaplane in AMG, let it rain on me. No, my hair boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me.
Say, boy, what you want? Get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his soul. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows. When I play with him like that, I think he knows. When I save him like that, he's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on, and he knows it's true.
Innovative energy is contagious. Pick up the paces, one for the ages. Ain't no debating, we gonna make it. Ay, back to the basics. Dedicated, breaking out of the matrix. Levitated, flying higher than spaceships. Elevated, celebrated. Woo, woo. I got the power. Woo, woo. I got the power. Hey, you ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. Look at me go.
That's how I be happy. Just for all my not abandoned. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get crackin', put them in the. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weeks since. Damn, tell me how you really feel. All I wanted was a couple mil, make the city proud, put it on for them, come and tear it down. What are you about?
In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartments, stay shiny. I forever be the hardest, big time. Like New Orleans, real shiny. Like women know ya. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at?
Money growing on trees, hanging on palm, spilling, code 304. She don't want a 16, renegade on the make it. Buy your trees, no love. I'm asleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Under my polo pajamas, face getting ran. Gotta watch for the cameras before you get freaky. Can't with no random these sneaky. If police come action, then you never see me. The ghetto will trap you, but I love it. Yeah, I love it.
In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartments, stay shiny. I forever be the hardest, big time. Like New Orleans, real shiny. Like women know ya. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at?
Oh, we need nobody else but God. That's all we need, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family, turn your back on you, everything, you know what I'm talking about? But you know one thing, you got a soldier like me, I'm gonna stay solid, baby, to the bone, so you know me. You understand what I'm saying? Off the top. Yeah.
I don't need your flowers, I'm living. First time I seen $1 million, I squinted. Bro, give me a pack to help me hustle. Came a long way from the project buildings. That's where Granny went when she left Louisiana, trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master stained glass windows. Get my vision from the past. I'm probably finna go to hell, but it don't matter, seeing heaven on earth. No, I could've been up on the shirt. If I ain't get my together, go to work. I've been hitting the licks since flip verse first. Riding like witchcraft, finding beauty in the darkness like Rembrandt. Everybody gang till it get bad. Do you hear me? The ghetto was a mismatch. You ain't never finna win that. Nah.
In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartments, stay shiny. I forever be the hardest, big time. Like New Orleans, real shiny. Like women know ya. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartments, stay shiny. I forever be the hardest, big time. Like New Orleans, real shiny. Like women know ya. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at?
Yeah, run up on Big Glow, you won't, I bet your be on the floor. Big Carbon here like Mayweather, Tula come through and blow up. Got millions out there rap, they hate her, but they stole the flow. Got back in after back in coming, I stole the show. Don't run up on that bitch, she a head case, all she do is shoot. I signed my deal up on the PJ and hopped out a parachute. I'm geeked on next week, got no more features, I might just stir at you. I'm geeked on next week, got no more features, I might embarrass you. Yeah, Glow, stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, Glow, slapping, rapping, making bail. Yeah, Glow, two-tone Cartier match the nails. Yeah, Glow, no competition, these stale. Yeah, Glow, curbing, no curbing, my layers. Yeah, Glow, say they get money, but I can't tell. Yeah, Glow, keep running circles around these snails. Yeah, Glow, and my bumping up in the jail. On the Big Glow, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybach and G-Wagon truck, got M&M's in my garage. Quick to crank up on her, you better not get me started. Locked in with the gangsters and players, my folks gon' keep it solid. Everything I
got on new, it look like I got renovated. I'm cocky, when I was just humble, they didn't appreciate it. Young, wealthy, and ratchet, I'm the hood motivation. On top of the world now, they tried to underestimate me.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go!
Williams starting with a pass here. Komet's got it, left side. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Williams from the gun. Oh, the football's loose. It's picked up by the Vikings, going the other way. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this final.
Moore's got it. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On play action now, McCarthy. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He fires one deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It'll be a punt of 41 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set it! Ready!
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. This is ahead for about 5. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Ready!
Staying grounded with Swift. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleased begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here we go, set! Set, go!
This one's to Hawkinson outright. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Here we go, here we go!
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Has room into the secondary. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
Okay, break!
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go! Go!
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes out to the left. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Off the play fake, Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
Set! Ready!
Williams set to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a first down. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Let's go now!
Running it after the penalty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Swift. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. One down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Okay, ready?
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Now trying to run with Swift. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Smash.
Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run it with Swift. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd down carry for Jones. Hits the sideline to the 20. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Go!
Jones wants more. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Go!
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Got it, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now it's McCarthy. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Moore going in motion left. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Motion man sent left. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Unlock right. Unlock. Check go.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Warriors 70.
From the 28. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Running back sent in motion. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. No gain for them on 2nd and goal, and now they need 8 on 3rd.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Come 19. 79 Broncos.
Sending a receiver left. 3rd and goal for McCarthy. That's incomplete left side.
Yeah, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Smith able to put it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Let's go.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
McCarthy throwing here. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
18 rattle. Check up.
Throw on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Check! Ready!
Trying again, following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And the Vikings get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Go!
Back now, pressure on its way. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Ready!
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Trap 60! Ready!
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Reichard there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings push the lead to 20. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set up!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Set! Ready!
From the 37. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now!
1st down throw by Williams. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well into this 1st half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Here we go, shot!
Williams with 3rd and long. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss and now gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be Vikings football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10. Here's Jones. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He throws deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in, touchdown. The Vikings making this a laugher before halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. One after try, good by Reichert. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set.
Williams on the play action. Escapes the pocket. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Williams. Komet brings it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Chicago first down. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Chased out to his right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set. 19 Lion. Get up.
Out of the pistol, Williams. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, Williams. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Getting out to his left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Able to find Hawkinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hut, hut.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll have the 1st down and even more. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Gonna keep this one and go. And they're able to touch him down, so that's gonna bring up 4th down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He lets one fly deep downfield. Caught at the 20-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
Ready, break.
Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Let's go. Check go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That throw finds Komet. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Here we go. Here we go. Hurt, hurt. Ready, ready.
Williams to throw on first. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Forced out to his right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's second down.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find a first.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So now it's going to be third and long.
Tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
To throw is Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On fourth down, it's Williams. And the defender comes away with it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Come on, set!
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it sets up second down. Now motion him out of the backfield. Second and 10, McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Hopkinson reels it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And now they have a first and goal. They're going to try with the wideout. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defense.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Extra points sent in through the rain. And the Vikings tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Ready? Dragon 60. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits him on the out route. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that on time downfield. That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Williams to throw. Hauled in left side. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Caleb Williams, the touchdown! Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bears cut into the lead by another point. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
On the double.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, here we go.
Now it's McCarthy. Into the hands of Jefferson. Complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 1. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Set.
Slot man in motion left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Right there. 79 Bronco. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. And up.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He fires one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Shut up.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's got time. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Stephanie.
Another try following the sack. Looking. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Working quickly here.
Trap 60. Let go.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Williams will look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down throw by Williams. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Komet brings it in. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Giving an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Williams from the gun. Pass caught by Adunze. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Cut out left. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Ready, ready. Hup.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has his man, it's Swift. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to...
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Bears putting up points in a game decided. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown! Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Santos now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Return lanes don't open for him. He stops shy of the 15. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. That's Jefferson, he's got it. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's got it. That's a layup for it, but touchdown. The Vikings keep running away with this. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue adding on to that lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go!
Out of the pistol, Williams. Chased out to his right. And he takes this up to the 30 before heading out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Now here's Williams. Complete out to the right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So
I steam, broski, yummy.